This is a resume. This is a CV. They look identical, right? Yeah, but looks don't make it so. There's a world of difference between these two, and this is what today's video is all about. My name is Caio Sampaio, and I am a career expert and certified professional resume writer, and I will explain to you the key characteristics of a resume and of a CV. Then I will let you know when you should use each document, because some people think there is no difference between them, and if you are one of them, perhaps that's why your applications have gone unanswered. So let's dive right into it. And let's start with the burning question: CV versus resume. What's the difference between them? First of all, the biggest difference between a resume and a CV is their purpose. To understand that, let's first see what a resume is for. A resume usually summarizes your professional accomplishments and skills, and it's the kind of documents that you need to send to companies when applying for a job. And what about a CV? Well, a CV is a much different story. It's a document that you would normally use to apply for academic positions, and it focuses on your academic trajectory. So the difference between a resume and a CV is night and day, even if they can look very similar on the surface. But there are many other differences between them, so let's keep dissecting the topic of CV versus resume. For example, a resume is much shorter. A resume should have 1 page if you are a rookie, but it's okay for you to have 2 pages if you are a seasoned professional. And what about a CV? How many pages should a CV have? Well, there is no limit. In fact, it could even be as short as 1 page or 2 pages. But it could also go on and on and on and on and on. And well, you get the idea here. There is no limits to how large your CV can be. And speaking of ideas, it's also a good idea for you to read our full article on resume versus CV, with an example and definition of their difference, if you'd like to see more insights that will unlock the potential of your resume or CV. The article is written by a seasoned career expert, and the link will be in the description below. Now let's get back to the topic of resume versus CV and their differences. The next difference I need to highlight is that their content is different. A resume focuses on many things, primarily the information that is tailored to the job ad to which you are applying, to ensure your application will have the maximum impact. And it focuses on your professional and academic achievements and the skills you bring to the table. A CV, on the other hand, focuses on your academic trajectory. It should also feature your research history and also any distinctions in the academic community like publications and awards. And these are the main differences between a resume and a CV. So to summarize the topic of resume versus CV, make a resume if you want a job at a company. Make a CV if you want an academic position. And that's simple enough, but there is one thing to keep in mind that can throw a curveball at you. You may find a job at a company asking you to send a CV. What's up with that? Well, let me explain. Yes, geography is key, because using different terms for resume and CV is mainly an American thing. In some countries, they don't even use the word resume. They only use CV. But what you've learned here about resume versus CV still applies. If you want a job at a company, send them a document that is no longer than 2 pages that summarizes your accomplishments and skills. But of course, a good resume is a lot more than that. So let's see some insights on how to make a perfect resume. A perfect resume looks something like this. It's organized, eye-catching, and summarizes all the information in just 1 page. Perfect. And recreate this resume using a simple tool, the Tech Resume Builder. It's an online software that enables you to make a perfect resume in a few minutes by following some easy steps. Share some information that the Tech Resume Builder asks from you, and boom, it transforms that into a resume like this. For you to use the Tech Resume Builder, you just need to visit techi.com to create something that is just like this. Beautiful. But for you to make a resume, regardless of the method chosen, here are the steps you need to follow. First, write your name and contact information. Your name, email, and phone number are enough. Then write a compelling summary. After that, share your work history by writing your job title, company name, and tenure. Once you've done that, it's good for you to also list some accomplishment in bullet points. To know which accomplishments recruiters will find impressive, be sure to consult the job ad and tailor your resume to that. Then include your education by adding your degree, the graduation date, and the name of your university. Then just list some skills and add some additional sections with information that you think is relevant but haven't had the chance to include in previous sections. And if you want to see more insights on how to write a perfect resume, be sure to read our article on the topic written by a career expert and certified professional resume writer. The link will be in the description below. And also be sure to visit zeddy.com to make a perfect resume in just a few minutes. So, do you have any questions about resume versus CV? Let me know in the comments below. Also, feel free to drop a like if this video was useful and to subscribe to the Zeddy YouTube channel to get more videos that will help you get your dream job. My name is Caio Sampaio and I'm looking forward to seeing you next time. Have a lovely day. Take care.